listen. I am here with one of my favorite bands here at RadioU. They are brand new. They just came out with a new single, too. If you don't know who they are, let me consider this your official introduction to the duo. Please welcome JADY.
What's up, guys?
What is going on, you two? Oh, my God. Jarett, Ashton, glad to have you guys in here today. This is, I don't know if you know this, but this is my very first live interview here on the show.
You're doing great so far.
Thank you.
Wow.
The hands are a little bit clammy. I'm very excited that you guys got to come back again for a second time here in the interview because you were on the Riot beforehand, right? What was it? It was back when your debut album was dropping, too.
Yeah.
Normally, only bands will come in here maybe once every now and then, and so they didn't scare you away. That also makes me happy. You guys came back for a second helping.
Oh, yeah.
You're
back again.
Back again. There's a song for that somewhere. So as a fan, because I've been listening to JADY ever since The Haze came out, I'm always into the behind the scenes for an artist. What goes on in the life of you two for JADY itself, just outside of the music. So what would you say is a fun fact or a hobby that you guys do that maybe fans won't know about?
Yeah, I was struggling to find what we would do outside of that. But I do remember, my common hobby is getting crapped on Fortnite by getting carried. That's really everything outside of music. So, but typically it's just music. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ashton, what do you do?
Yeah, duos. This is the easiest one right now to do is duos in Fortnite.
No build.
I was
no
gonna say,
build.
you guys go build
No
or no
build.
No build?
No build.
Okay, I know the feature just came in for no build, but I actually do like the building.
Okay.
I can't rely enough on my own skills elsewhere, so I have to rely on building.
That's why Jarett just plays with me, so I can carry
There you go.
him. He
It's a
relies on
great
me.
duo. This is perfect. This is why this music combination was meant to be.
I would say honestly, when I'm back at home, not doing music or doing music, where my drum studio is, there's a TV room right next to it.
Yeah.
So if I'm not recording drums or playing drums, I'll probably I try to watch a new movie at least once a week.
Oh.
Just to have something fresh in my
Okay.
mind.
All right. And so what's the most recent watch?
It was Creep. I know it's a little bit. I know it's a little bit
That's
older.
a crazy movie.
It's been out for a minute.
He said
maybe
I
a few
went
years.
way back.
But yeah, it's been on my Netflix list. My list probably has 200 something movies on it.
Wow.
I'll find something that looks remotely interesting and just throw it on my list, and it'll sit there forever. And I finally got to this movie, Creep, which I've been wanting to watch for a bit. But it was good.
I mean, when you have 200 movies on the list, it probably would take a hot minute to get through.
It's gonna be a while, and I'm probably gonna continue to add more and more and more.
It's just gonna get bigger and longer and long. Oh my goodness, guys, that's amazing, dude. That's awesome. Okay, so you guys have a new single out, all right?
Yes.
It's called Envious. I've had the chance to listen to it before, which also makes me excited because we're gonna be playing that here in just a moment. But before we do, like I said, I always like to know the behind the scenes. So, what was the process for making this song? Does it fit with the overall theme of the previous album, The Haze? What was this process looking like?
So this is off of our upcoming project, and the name is Shattered. And so it's actually a continuation of the story, picking up from Inverted Forest. The music video for Inverted Forest finishes, me and Ashton are in the forest, everything is on fire, the forest is on fire, and it picks up from that point in the story. So think of this as Haze Part 2, almost. This is kind of the continuation of the story, and Envious is the start of that new era kind of thing. So yeah, if you listen lyrically and just sonically, it kind of sounds like a continuation of The Haze.
Yes. So that's why I was curious about it, because I was like, guys, this sounds really similar to the stuff before. So is this flowing together? Is it all one giant story arc? And so that's awesome. Shattered? I haven't heard that on your socials before. So I feel like we're getting new information
For
here.
sure.
And
For
so
sure.
dude, this is amazing. Ashton, so I know, like in this process, like what does this look like for you? Like how does this mesh in well now that we have this information?
Yeah, I mean with the process of songs,
Normally looks like you driving from Akron. We're kind of so that's an hour and a half. I sit and wait.
Jeez.
And for this specific song, we had two of our buddies in the studio with us. That's Johnny Parizek and Nick Pothoven. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nick, wait, yes,
Right. Yes, you know Nick.
I know Nick. No,
Killer
small
songwriter.
world.
Yes, he's amazing. And so the four of us got together and made this song, and it was really, really awesome. We really wanted this song to be different in sound from everything else that we've made, and so we kind of wanted this to be like a cool transitional period in between the old era and the new era.
Yeah.
With it being a slow build up into something just completely different than what we've done. And that's why the end is kind of just like this crazy build up to this crazy rock drop of some sort.
There's also a lot of things going on in your world of music right now. Do you guys have anything that you would like to promote?
For sure. So I think last time we were on here, we were promoting our show at the Basement, which was 7 months ago. And that was our first ever headliner in our hometown, Columbus. And we ended up selling that out. Woo! And so next step is A&R Music Bar. And that's the biggest show we have ever headlined. And we are hoping to sell it out. And that's going to be our
if
biggest...
you guys want to sell it out.
Yeah.
If you
yeah.
don't, if you don't want to, it's fine.
Right.
But we would like it to be sold out.
It would be preferable if we could sell this show out.
Right, exactly. But that's our biggest show ever. That's 400 capacity. The step up from the Basement, legitimately. It's right above the Basement. Yeah. And so that's going to be our best show yet. We have a lot of exciting things planned, and it's going to be lots of energy, lots of fun, and I want everybody to see it. So don't miss it. It's probably going to be the best show you've ever seen. Yeah.
I can't wait for it. I've already signed up on RadioU TV and say, hey guys, take me to this show on March 3rd, A&R Music Bar. I want to be there. I can't wait. This is going to be a lot of fun. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming in today. This has been absolutely incredible.